everyone, welcome to Bear Food Mama. This is for the weekend of the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Just general for whoever's here. I'm using my mic today, excuse me, so hopefully it works. I've had complaints about the volume either way, but I'm trying my best. Yesterday's reading was called I Said What I Said, and it was a review of like what it is you're trying to manifest. And one of the warnings in that reading was that you'd be sort of like looking back over things that you've kind of experienced and things that you've tried to manifest before that occurs in reality for you. There's like this delay, right? And I had this moment today. It was like this giant like trigger of just all the stuff like the whole last year has been just tremendously difficult in our lives, and it's getting much better, but yeah, just triggers. So I don't know if this is true for everybody, and I just want to jump in, maybe do an all signs reading. Hopefully the mic will last through that, so let's go. I am announcing the winner of the 323 free reading drawing on the 23rd. So you can still put free reading in the comments to check that out. Shout out to Dove and Serpent Tarot for their community post boosting small creators today. They're just awesome. So check them out. Him and his wife both have tarot channels, Ula Tea Leaf readings and Dove and Serpent Tarot. What else? If you want to book a personal with me, there's some really affordable options on my Etsy, and there's a 10% off discount code in the community tab if you want to check that out as well. I'm offering cheaper and 10% off readings for the next week because of the astrology. So Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any messages through that need to be heard by the collective, the family here today. Send any negative energies back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Amen, amen. Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages, and Archangel Michael, please send them through clearly, concisely for my collective here. All right. For the sake of perhaps a little bit of brevity, I think I'll pull one card for each sign, and then we'll jump into a collective reading. So Aries, what does Aries need to know for this reading? The sun. That's amazing. Okay, so what makes you happy, Aries? That's what you're jumping into. You're also, the sun is in your sign officially. We're here, right? In Aries season. So, keep that in mind. Okay, I think Taurus is next, and they just wanted to jump right out with the Hierophant here. Excuse me. Following Taurus, we have Gemini. You have the Ten of Wands. And following Gemini, we have Cancer, the Hanged Man reversed. So for Gemini, what are you looking at to light your fire and to fuel you forward? What sacrifices are you willing to make, and what are you willing to bear the brunt of in terms of your burdens, in terms of your actions? Where are you going to put your energy with intention? And then Cancer, having an epiphany specifically about what's been keeping you stuck, specifically about perhaps your kundalini. The snake is coiled around his foot. It's dragging him down, and this is the water of life, the Ankh, but it's reversed. And kundalini is can be seen as an energy that rises to connect us with the divine. It can also be seen as a blockage that we have to sort of move to create. It reminds me of one of those like mercury thermometers where the little bubble of mercury goes up and down. It's like you're getting to a point in your development, Cancer, where your Mercury bubble is like rising up out of the thermometer and the thermometer is bursting. You're breaking the mold somehow, or the glass ceiling this year. Let's see, Cancer. I just blanked. Leo. Oh shoot, okay. Leo is ruin and the devil. Ten of Swords. Leo, you're dealing with betrayal, justice, putting an end to any of that. Basically putting an end to any energies that you don't want to deal with this year. That's what you're in, whether it be from you or from other people. Obsession or anything that like distracts you from your purpose. Okay, Virgo. The Eon and the Queen of Wands reverse. So Virgo, you're looking this year at undoing some sort of judgment about your own lack of self-worth, especially as it comes to receiving the gift of vision about yourself, about others, about your third eye. I think you're realizing the power of your third eye potential to create and manifest, and maybe you've recently discovered that it's more of a 5D thing than just a 3D thing. It's like you're transmuting the scope of your vision from beauty and perfection in 3D to harmony in the 3D and the 4D and the 5D, etc. Okay, Libra, what do we got for you? 10 of Pentacles reverse, I'm sorry, and Death. Dang. Woo. Okay, Libra, this is a heavy one for you. This new moon coming up on the 25th is in your sign. So you may be feeling like a blockage to your self-worth that has to do with attachments to the past. This Death card is a major cord cutting. Like, this new moon might be a beautiful time for you, Libra, to do a major cord cutting ritual. All of these bubbles that are forming from the swinging of the scythe on this Death card are visions of an alternate or alternate realities. So if you've experienced some sort of financial ruin, or you do have wealth around you in like the material form, but there's something inwardly that is like not allowing you to feel the reflection of that abundance about your own self. You've reached a point, I think, of like material manifestation that's allowing you to see through the negative space, right? Through what's not there, what it is you'd like to envision for your future. So that's a good energy and a heavy one, but you can do it. All right, Scorpio. Valor, the Seven of Wands. Hold your space, Scorpio. This comes up in your readings all the time. This is about you being the sign of death and transformation, and really knowing, like, because you've been through tower after tower, ego death after ego death, what's at your core, and holding that beautiful space. This is Mars and Leo. You might look at where Leo's at in your chart and being ruled by Mars. You might also look at where that's in your chart. We're in Aries season as well, so it makes sense to me that this is being activated for you. I'm seeing this wand in the middle of this Valor card is the Sushumna, or the energy, the line of energy that connects us with the divine. So for you, this may be fully open right now, excuse me, and that might be what's helping you to hold your energy, Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius, what do we got for you? Dominion reversed, Mars and Aries. All right, so this Mars and Aries, or this season in Aries, ooh, the Hierophant. You might be dealing with a Taurus. You might be getting married. You might be learning some sort of tradition or ritual that is allowing you to feel grounded. But Dominion reversed indicates pulling back, because these are weapons of war. This is you pulling back, especially like if you want to like throw your darts at someone, you know they come back tenfold. This is your awareness that whatever you're putting out is coming back at you, and you're starting a new initiation process, or you've been initiated into this. Yeah, you've been initiated into this holding of the traditions of communication with the divine into the material realm. I'm getting somebody who's just really grounded, who is grounded and understands those laws because they've tested them time and again. I'm feeling like you've just been through it a lot through your whole life, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn, what do we got? The Empress reverse and Valor. Okay, Seven of Wands upright. So you're also learning how to hold your space, Capricorn, sort of like Scorpio was dealing with, but you're learning how to hold your space in order to know your worth, in order to receive. And I think before, in the past, you haven't given yourself this indulgence in the divine feminine aspect, and you're still learning how to do that. You may be sort of in your divine feminine right now, regardless of your male or female, but there's something about it that you're rejecting, whether that be, I think it's the need to birth something, whether that be like a child or a project, or even like a garden. Yeah, Valor, holding your space. There's something about creating in your space what it is that your heart desires. The Empress is ruled by Venus. Yeah, there's something about showing up in your own space, like maybe you're living in a place that you haven't decorated, or you don't put much effort into those things. This is about you sort of like yeah, I don't know how to, establishing your material preferences. Strange. Maybe you're much more cerebral or something. I'm so sorry. Okay, Aquarius is next. Queen of Wands reversed, Aquarius. Oh gosh. Okay. Lovers and happiness. That's great. I don't know what to say to this except that there's something here about overcoming, I want to say vanity, but I don't feel like that's the right word, in order to find love and happiness. I don't think it's vanity. I think it's like a I'm going to clarify this actually. Okay. Prince of Discs reversed. Yeah, okay. It is in a way a bit of vanity. It's more like you feel like in order to be worthy of love, you need to show up a certain way in the world. Like you've got it all together, like you have everything you need, like you don't need to be provided for in any way, shape, or form. But you know, love is a give and take exchange. It's something we do to, like, we engage in as partners. And I feel like in the past, however you've shown up to your love relationships or your choices, it's like you always did so with this sense of like um very an individuated persona, whether or not you felt like you were together. And it, in this stage in your development, or in this year, in this weekend even, you're learning to let the vulnerable part of you show, with the goal of love, connection, happiness, emotional contentment in mind. Yeah. All right. Pisces, what have you got on the table? Interesting. Five of Wands, strife. The universe. Okay, Pisces, you're putting an end to drama in all shapes and forms in your life. You're over it. You're threading the eye of the needle on this universe card. with that snake there, it indicates understanding your energetic boundaries, understanding where it is you're going to put your energy in your life, and it's not towards this drama. Anything that draws on your energy in any way, that creates rigidity, is leaving. You've got this caduceus at the center of the card, which is the staff of Hermes. It talks about healing, wisdom, the pursuits of man in search of divine knowledge, as well as like spiritual and healing knowledge, like just knowledge all across the board, wisdom all across the board. And you've set your sights on exactly what you want your life to look like. You're ending out the cycle of wondering what that's going to be. I think Pisces has been in Neptune for like a while. I think it's ending out this year. I'm not an astrologer, but there's something here about a major cycle of you sort of testing out your vision, maybe living through different cycles of vision, and finally coming to a place where you're ready to ground your vision in reality, whether that be like an outward lifestyle, or I'm really getting the sense here though that it's something more like your persona or your essence, like what it is that makes you, like I don't, how some actors, they like, they're typecast for certain roles because they just have that air about them. This is you developing that air about you that makes you you. Okay, got all the signs right. I'm gonna have to go back through and double check, because if I have this weird feeling I miss somebody. Aries, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Leo. Aries, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I did miss somebody. Who did I miss? Aries. Oh my gosh. Did I miss Taurus? No. Okay. Oh my God. I just had a minute. Taurus just popped out super aggressively to show me the Hierophant. And then I don't think I actually pulled like a card for them. Oh my God. I was like, wait a minute. Someone's missing Taurus. I'm so sorry. How embarrassing. All right, adjustment and the Princess of Wands. So, Taurus, I don't think anything that happens in readings are coincidences. You may be feeling overlooked. You have the Princess of Wands, who is somebody who seeks validation in forms of being recognized for their light, their creativity, their art, their fire. But she's also sort of still being dragged along by, I don't know, you can see it two ways. Either she's being dragged along by this tiger, or she's tamed her tiger, right? And with adjustment here, I feel like you might be encountering a sort of taming your tiger test, either now or this year, where you may be coming up against some injustices, or you may be becoming the alpha and omega of your life. I feel like you may be very much in the throes of kind of like Pisces threading the needle. You might want to do a thread the needle yoga pose or something, because I just see this alpha and omega symbols here on this adjustment card. You may need to speak up. You might have some sort of like art or something that you do regarding your voice. Okay, then we got everybody. I'm so sorry about that again, Taurus. I was super triggered today, and I'm surprised I made it through like all of those without any more issues than that. Thanks for hanging in there with me. All right. So collective, with those cards in mind for yourselves, I'm going to just do a general spread here. Past, present, future. Take it as it resonates. Seeing as this is a general spread for 13 signs with overarching cards for you all, and themes for you all, it may get a little weird, but this is experimental. So let me know what you think. We're 20 minutes in already. Holy moly. All signs reading in 20 minutes is not bad. Okay. Spirit, what do the collective need to know? Three of Cups reversed. Okay. All right, collective. Stop hanging on to anything that makes you feel lonely, that makes you feel stressed, that makes you feel heartbroken, that makes you feel anxious, that makes you feel drama. Like literally everything, like that, even things that you're consuming on social media, on YouTube, people that you're talking to, conversations you're engaging in, talking about other people. But like we're very much becoming highly conscious as a collective of how these activities, endeavors, attentions are not serving to do anything but create more of that. We're very aware of that. Okay. And that's very reassuring because this is a collective reading for all signs for the people here, which means that it kind of reminds me of TikTok and like why they're trying to ban TikTok in Congress, that at least some people believe, right? That it's because when you start to see people and how everybody's sort of kind of going through it in their own way, you start to see humanity, you start to see connection, you start to see like the layers underneath people's facades. I was watching something on YouTube the other day about just strangers who meet and have a conversation without looking at each other, and they immediately get to like the stuff. They're just it's almost like they're having conversations that even perhaps you and your best friend wouldn't have, you know. So there's something here, with this dawning of the age of Aquarius, with this new zodiac here, with this energy of these eclipses, of us collectively just taking off the mask, putting down the facade. All right. Very nice, Spirit. Thank you. What does my collective need to know for how to navigate this year? Ten of Swords. End out the cycles of betrayal. Stop stabbing ourselves and each other in the back. Temperance reversed. Ooh. Interesting. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Magician reversed. I'm hearing this is not a time to be a pushover. This is not a time to like say that what's coming to mind is say you hear a racist joke. This is not a time to allow that in your company anymore. This is not a time to make room for what's no longer allowed for you. This is no longer a time to doubt your manifestations, to wonder if it's worth it. Put an end to wondering what's worth it and what's not. Worthiness is all about the choices that you make as a human being day in and day out, especially in relation to your other human beings. Woo, Spirit. I'm into that. Woo, what else? The Star. I'm getting super emotional. Hope. Have hope. Continue to have hope as we move forward in this flow. Man, I hope you stuck with me through that like whole like that all signs, because this message is awesome. What else? The Emperor reversed. Yeah, letting go of any unnecessary control battles, even with our ego, right? Really handing things over to Spirit or the divine, whatever it is you believe in. When you feel 2432 on the timer, that's interesting. 2434. You might be seeing like combinations of those angel numbers. Letting go of control and really co-creating with the divine spirit, whatever you believe in. I think it's lovely that we're starting off Aries season with this energy collectively. It's like I honestly don't know what the divine aspect of Aries is. Oh, I do. I heard it the other day. So I was listening to this woman who said that all signs have like 3 transformations or 3 forms. Somebody was commenting like, no, it's just Scorpio. But she was like, Aries has the ram, and then their exalted form and their next like transformation is the gentle shepherd. This is about not having to use control in community. It's about understanding our nature as human beings, our nature as collectives, our nature in certain roles, and devising how to create a world where everybody can find their contribution to their fellow person. This is the like essence of waste not. Like if you've ever cooked, for instance, and learned how to use all the parts of a vegetable or even of an animal, there's immense skill in that. This is our collective evolving to skilled, intelligent use of our faculties as a species to steward ourselves and the planet. Because we are capable of doing that. And it starts with the creed of wasting not, which means that we need to let go of our ego's desire to control, because controlling per force or coercion is a reaction to not knowing what to do with what's in front of us. It's a sign of ignorance. Okay, that's awesome. Anything else, Spirit? I'm like just about ready to close this reading out. The end of troubles. The end of troubles come with the closing of this cycle, with no longer standing for what you know you don't stand for. Closing out these betrayals against your own conscience, against other people's. How do we do this? 10 of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed. We give of ourselves on behalf of the happiness of others, because we are all connected. And that's the truth. Do this in silence. You don't need accolades. You don't need validation. You don't even need other people to recognize what it is you're doing. The energy will proliferate. It is done, I'm hearing. Whoa. It is done. I don't know what that means, collective. It is done. I feel like that's a prayer. It is done. And so it is. All right. This reading was very powerful. And I really am super grateful to all of you for the energy that you've put here. Wow. This is not at all what I was expecting when I sat down to read for you today. And I'm really grateful. Thank you. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. The Hermit wants to show itself. King of Swords. Archangel Michael definitely showing up in this reading. Thank you. All right, let's read this King of Swords. The King of Swords possesses everything one would expect from a leader. He is analytical and just, giving all parties space to make their case. When speaking, the king is articulate and consciously communicates to a broad audience, ensuring his message is understood. He's passionate about maintaining fairness and equality, leaving his personal opinions out of the decision-making process. When the King of Swords appears in a reading, you may find your situation will benefit from taking the king's actions by making time to research all the facts before a final decision is made. If you are working within a team, allow others space to make their case before casting down a ruling or making your opinions known. Are you letting your emotions impact your decision, or are you staying impartial? Do you encourage others to rise up to a higher standard by demonstrating your own high integrity level? Like the Queen of Swords, the Owl King also provides you with a powerful animal guide. Call on the owl when you need to clear the air and when you need to be impartial. The owl is here to protect you from caving into your emotions or those of others that may lead to favoring a side out of fear of retribution and not facts. Wow. The owl is here to protect you from caving into your emotions or those of others that may lead to favoring a side out of fear of retribution and not facts. Wisdom, protection, authority, awareness, and guidance. Thank you, collective. That was a beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it here. If you like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe, help my channel grow. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.